Hey everyone, I'm in another cemetery here. This is kind of an interesting one, and then it's got a historic figure in it though. Many of you have probably seen the movie You Know My Name, I think is what it was called. Sam Elliott's in it, and is based on a marshal. His name was William Tilghman, Bill Tilghman as he's known. But here I am, Oak Park Cemetery, and this is where he's buried. He was actually shot and killed, but he's buried out here. I'm taking it that this is the original marker, and then this one was constructed afterwards. So it's kind of a big marker, and there's some other Tilghmans here. Richard Tilghman, and then Zoe. So this is just kind of a little family plot here, but this is where he's buried. Some consider him the best marshal ever, so he's actually kind of famous for hauling in Bill Doolin. You know, it's Bill Doolin was a famous outlaw that, if anyone's ever heard of the group the Eagles and their album The Desperados, it's actually based on Bill Doolin mostly, but also the Jesse James gang. But he was famous for bringing him in. Didn't kill him or anything, but brought him in. So as you can see, there's kind of a, get you guys in a little closer here. And I know there's kind of a reflection on this, but it's a really nice monument on Mr. Tilghman. And Tilghman actually kind of started up in Dodge City, Kansas, with Wyatt Earp and Mr. Masterson, others like that. So he's really famous. Someone that was a policeman in several areas, law official, whatever you want to call him, and a really important historic Oklahoma figure. Something that's interesting on this, because there's kind of a debate as to whether or not he's the guy that has brought in the most outlaws and worked with Judge Parker right out in Fort Smith, Arkansas. There's a big debate on whether or not he's the guy responsible for bringing in the most or not. So someone, if you look right here on the side, get you guys in close, this is Deputy U.S. Marshal Bass Reeves. Bass Reeves was an African-American deputy marshal, and it's something like 3,000 men that he's responsible for brought to justice. One of them even was his own son, which he had stated that that was the hardest one that he had ever done. So I think it's kind of interesting. I've been out here before and I've actually seen this. Don't know who stuck it there. It's kind of a tribute, because there is a cemetery where they claim that he is buried here in Oklahoma. However, it's kind of a cemetery that's been overgrown and they're trying to fix it up. It's kind of cold out here, so I know the camera is shaking and stuff, and my voice is kind of shaking, but they don't really know if he's in the cemetery here in Oklahoma. There's no marker for him, but it's kind of nice to just see a tribute, even though it's really supposed to be for the man Bill Tilghman. So like I said, this is Oak Park Cemetery, Chandler, Oklahoma, and it's just a little detour off of Route 66 if you're headed through Oklahoma. So stop in here, just pay your respects to this guy. Catch you guys later.